Hey Pisces, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message. I have a new oracle deck I'm using for this series, the Ominous Oracle, and we're gonna pull two of these and then use tarot to get some detail. This is for Pisces. The Dream Space Staircase. Alright, Pisces, of course you would get one about something dreamy. Oops, we need the other one too. Alright, let's read in the book and we'll see what the author intends this card to mean. Alright, this place is impossible, and still it exists. Somewhere, somehow, on some plane of reality, this might be the very mysterious harbor you've heard rumors about, the place where many worlds and parallel universes collide and can be accessed. If you were in such place, what version of your reality would you rush to? What world would you like to open up for yourself? Is this quantum fantasy even real? Doesn't matter, actually. What does matter is your answer to the question. So what reality would you rush to? Kind of feels like you need to make a decision about something here, Pisces. And it would make sense, kind of. I mean, we're in the eclipse tunnel, right? So, and there's other planetary things going on where, like, I don't think it's going to be like this for, like, another, 130 years. It's like, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity. I think the eclipse tunnel is from the 7th through, the 21st? Something like that. Of September. I don't know if I'm going to even post this by the 21st. Oh well, we'll see. Alright. 5 of Swords. You win some, you lose some, Pisces. 3 of Swords. Yeah, but you still get bent up about it. Okay then. You've had enough. It's like you've had enough of losing. So obviously the answer to the dream space staircase question is something like a better life for yourself, right? I mean, okay. Good choice, good reality. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this for you. What else does Pisces need to know about this? And I feel like you're no stranger to liminal spaces, right? If anyone can find it, you can, Pisces. I'm also getting I'm getting ninth house vibes here for some reason. 3rd house. I don't know why that's coming up. I don't usually do like astrology bits, but I guess I gotta say it if it's coming out, right? Alright, so we have 7 of Swords. It's kind of like you cheating yourself. Don't be cheating yourself out of a good life, Pisces. It's interesting. So you've got a lot of clouds here. There's a lot of clouds with the 7 of Swords, and there's clouds in this Eight of Wands, and I don't know, maybe I'm not remembering right, but I don't normally remember a lot of clouds with Eight of Wands. I'm just like in my mind, I'm picturing a clear sky with lots of like something really fast or a lot of messages coming in. But it's almost like these messages that want to come in for you, Pisces, they're clouded. They're not clear, and it's like this cloud of self-deception that's doing it. Perhaps are you making matters worse for yourself in some way? Maybe to where you can't see the dream space staircase, maybe to where you can't see the best reality for yourself. Something's overloading you. You're overloaded with something. The Ten of Wands here. Either that or you're collecting. That's weird. I don't really ever get a vibe of collecting with the Ten of Wands, but it almost seems like, these wands, it almost seems like whoever is like this figure, like they've been going back into the clouds, collecting the messages, and carrying them somewhere. That's kind of interesting. Well, there's nothing like a bunch of retrieved messages to help you make a decision when you feel like you're not able to. On one hand, with the Two of Swords, I do like sometimes I like the blindfold. It's like a tune out, like, hey man, like tuning out the noise so you can focus, right? But, on the other hand, it's refusing to make a decision. So I can see that for you as well, because you're Pisces. But that's okay. That's okay. Regardless, it's going to be easier to make a decision. This blindfold is going to be removed, and the blindfold is blue. Blue is the color of communication to me, right? It's also the color of water, which is your element. So there's the removal of something emotional here, as well as the collection of a bunch of messages in this cloudy kind of space where, that also has a lot of deception in it. So it could be, you got to go through the maze, go through the smoke and mirrors, go through something funky wonky in the dream space, astral, what have you, to really find this picture perfect reality that you want to see and manifest, make for yourself, that kind of thing. But it's almost not really about, it can be about the manifestation of it, but right now, it's about answering the question, what reality do you want for yourself? What's your ideal reality? Just you going through the process of answering that question is going to kind of open something up for you. It's going to eliminate some of these clouds that you don't need. Ooh, the Dark Cartographer. Now the image looks a little daunting, like, it's kind of like a creepy white van, like, hey, you want some candy, kind of thing. But let's see what the book says. Get in the van. All right, 15. All right, the Dark Cartographer. So what would you pay for knowing the shortest route? To go straight for your goal, no side quest, no wandering in the dark. The Dark Cartographer hints he might know the way. But so many others do too. It seems like everyone knows exactly what needs to be done for success. But would the map actually suit you? The Oracle says, do what you want, but we advise you not to pay for any directions too much. Interesting. The best map is the one you've drawn yourself. And that is so cool that that's coming out, because that's kind of like what you're doing up here. You're kind of removing these clouds. You are removing a little deception around you, deceptive thoughts, habits, whatever. And you are, finally going to see some kind of map or a direction to go in. Huh. So it's talking about, it says don't pay for a map. So it's like putting your fate in someone else's hands here, Pisces. It reminds me of all of those, the tons, the hundreds, the thousands of little videos on social media about like the pyramid schemes and all that crap, right? It's like people preying on those that are unsure of themselves. It reminds me of the Capricorn reading where there's just all this noise that they had. They had to tune out the noise because the noise was lying to them. The noise being society, social media, just like the public or whatever. You know what I mean? Looks like you've got a little bit of noise too. So, Seven of Pentacles. I'm just